Okay, so here we are at the network settings, and we're just going to prove a little point here for stupid. So we're going to go to advanced settings, and there it shows all of my network settings. You see it says wired Mac and wireless Mac. Those are both hard-coded into the network card that's built into the Xbox. You cannot physically change those. You can spoof them, or you can tell the Xbox to display an alternate Mac to the router so it thinks it's a different device, which is what we're going to do here to prove this point. So we're going to come down here to MAC address. See where it says alternate MAC address, DNS settings, IP settings. So if I want to change an IP setting, I go into the IP settings. But I'm not. I'm going to come down here to alternate MAC address, not my normal MAC, my alternate MAC, which I don't use and I don't have any need to use. Now, here comes the alternate MAC menu. This is only a menu specific to the alternate MAC address. If you're not using an alternate MAC address, this does absolutely nothing. Okay? Let me show you. Let's go back. There's my MAC address. You see it? I don't care if you see it because good luck getting into my network, buddy. So, here we go. Alternate MAC address. I'm going to change it for you. It's going to restart, and then I'll come back and clear it to prove my point, because you're stupid. So, we're going to change it. We're only going to change it by one digit. And my router will think it's a completely different device. It'll assign a different IP address. I have a DMZ set up specifically for my Xbox, but that'll all be, washed away. So, here we go. Let's just do this just to prove this point for you. Okay, so my default MAC address that's specifically burnt into my network card ends in 8.4. I'm going to change this to 8.5. And just to change it, just to show you what we're doing here. So there we go. Restart console. It has to restart because it has to reset the network card. So we're going to restart. This is going to take a second. Bear with me. The Xbox has to do a hard reset because it has to completely reset the network address, the network card. MAC address is an address. There's nothing to clear. It's not a cache. The Xbox is coming back up now. So I guess to prove this point, I'll have to reset it twice. So this video is going to be about 6 minutes long. Just bear with me if you want to learn something, buddy. And once I go back in here and press clear, what that's going to do is it's going to clear the alternate MAC address that we just entered. And when you clear that, it's going to default back to the original MAC address. The only reason it defaults back to the original MAC address because it's hard-coded into the network card, which is what I've been trying to tell you all fucking day. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going back into network settings. I'm going to go back to advanced settings, and here you will see alternate MAC address. You see down there at the bottom it says alternate MAC address now? That's because I actually entered something into the settings. So we're going to come back here to alternate MAC address, and we're going to clear it. And this is where changes happen. If I had cleared it before I had actually entered something, there would be nothing to fucking clear because I didn't enter an alternate MAC address. Only thing we're doing here is clearing the settings that I just previously put in. So I want to go back one time so you can see it clearly says alternate MAC address. You see that? Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to hit clear. There's no cache or anything to clear, but we're going to clear the alternate MAC address we just entered. Here we go. Now we got to wait and let it restart again. The whole process over. And when we're done, what's going to happen is we just hit clear under the alternate MAC settings. So what that does is it clears out the alternate MAC address, and it's going to revert back to the original MAC address, which is hard-coded into the network card. Okay? Now, for shits and giggles, when I'm done here, I'm going to pull my Xbox out of the entertainment center, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I believe the MAC address is probably stamped on the back of the device. It's usually on pretty much any network card. If you open your computer and pull out the network card, generally on the label, the MAC address is stamped there. It's not something you can clear and just get rid of. It's not something that gets hung up or has a small memory that builds up little things that causes problems. A MAC address is clearly that. It's a MAC address. It's a way for the router to know what device is what and where the signals need to go. So the Xbox is coming back up again, and I'm going to show you exactly like I said. The only thing clearing that did was clear the alternate settings. And if you don't have any alternate settings, all you're really doing when you hit clear is a hard reset on your Xbox. That's it. And if you want to do a hard reset, all you got to do is hold the finger on the button, for about 3 seconds, and you'll hear it beep, and it'll shut down and do a full hard reset. So here we are, back up again. We're going to go back, prove my point. The article I read was actually very nice. It told you a lot. Unfortunately, you're too stupid to understand what you're reading, and you only want to believe one small paragraph, which is taken out of context. So here we go again, back to advanced settings. Now, look what happened. The menu's changed. The wireless MAC's gone, the alternate's gone, because it reverted back to my original MAC address because I cleared it. Okay? Now, you can back up in the video and you can see that the wired MAC address is now the same as it was previously, 8.4. I had originally changed it under an alternate to 8.5, just as this test. So, I have clearly proven my point. You are stupid. And, sometimes I was really trying to be nice to you in the beginning. We had a difference of opinion on the vault. I don't think there's any reason for more than 20 items. I have all the exotics I could ever want. There's just no need for it. But that's a matter of opinion, okay? This is fact. This is what I do. This is what I know. This is fact. You are wrong. Have a very nice evening.